Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. The reason why I'm up this morning is that I had to take my son, get my son out ready for school. And yes, I'm off today, so I am at home. Y'all can see the sun starting to come up behind me. So yeah, and I'm like, mm, still in my night clothes, drinking coffee. And guess what? I started sewing this blanket together. On the outside, you can't really tell like this side is reversible, where you can't see where I sewed it together. But this side, it has that little pretty white line down the middle. I didn't really care, like, cause I wanted it to be reversible, where either side looks nice, where it has the pretty white, or you can change it to the other side where it's seamless. Started it last night. I got done with my last square 2 days ago, and then last night I started sewing them. Actually, this is the only one this was the first one I did that I started. So, and I'm like, Lord help me. Because I'm doing it in the rows of three so that when it's time for me to put them all together, that I can just do one big old line across. Good morning, Miss Linda. Thank you. So I'm going to probably start sewing this start one on at some point this morning. I'm probably going to wait until I come back from this grocery store because I'm trying to get there before anybody else get there. So, and I got my white sitting here, so I'll probably have this one done and another cluster of three done before at some point today. The only reason why I say that because I still have to go to the grocery store pick up a few things for the weekend. Um, I also have to pick up dog food, cat food, litter, and I still got some stuff to do around the house. hmm This is the first two I did last night, where is in it reversible, where the white is showing on one side, and then on the other side, if you don't want to show the side white, it's seamless. Because the way I did it, you can change it around either way. Seamless on one side, or if you want to show the white, you can. Because that's the way I'm doing it. And the thing is, the way I'm also doing it is that I go to both sides of the corner where I start from the corner on this side and I start crochet, do a single crochet here first, and I go into every single loop together. And then when I get to the next hole right here, I do two instead of one. Because it took me like last night when I did it, it took me about like 45 minutes and how I wanted to do it last night. And I came up with that one. Because I tried taking a sewing needle, sewing it in. I tried taking, I'm using my crochet hook to sew it in. It's just pretty much all single crochets all the way through just to keep them together. But as far as when I get to like putting it all together at once, going across like the square, connecting the squares, yes, I'm doing single crochet. But when I get to um like it's hard to explain it because I know when I connect, because there's 4 posts because it's 12 squares all together. True. Thank you. Because all together is 12 squares and I'm connecting 3 at a time. And then when it's like pretty much working my way up. But when I work my way up, I do know I want to use another stitch when I connect all 4 piles. Like going across, yes, single crochet to connect them. But going up is like, I don't know what stitch I want to use to connect them going up. Because right now I'm on my first stack. And I'm using that is actually I took some white off. So it can, because if I try to use it out of the thing, it'll get all tangled up. And I was like, nope, I ain't doing it. And I have to sit here, play with it, play with knots, and I really don't feel like playing with knots. I really don't want to do that. Because originally, I was going to use my scraps to sew them together. Then I sat here and thought about it. I'm going to wind up probably using my scraps to do my border plus with the white. Like connect my scraps and make a border out of it with my white, wherever white that I got left over. Or I can sit here and make something else. Oh yeah, I finished my last square 2 days ago. Yeah, I got done with my last square 2 nights ago watching, I think it was, today's Thursday. No, Monday night. I got done with my last square on Monday night watching the football game at 10 o'clock. And I took Tuesday off from crocheting a little bit. Did I come on Tuesday? Yeah, I did. No. On Tuesday, I'm correcting. I got done with it Tuesday because I was still working on it in my live Tuesday. I got done with it Tuesday night because I started it Monday. I got halfway done Monday and I was still working on it in my live Tuesday. Took and then stopped because I got done with it that night after I got off my live, and that was around like what 8:30, 9 o'clock when I got off my live Tuesday night. Because I think I was on for like almost 3 hours. Because I only had about a few rows to go, so I was like, why not? Because I think I only had like 4 or 5 rows left of it of my last one. So I was like, forget it. I'll just finish it because I'm like, I have to start putting this thing together. Because originally, look, the person that was supposed to be getting the blanket, changed her mind and said that she didn't want it anymore. So I was like, all right, cool. And I was like already halfway done with it. And I didn't want to stop. So I was like, I might as well finish it and keep it until somebody else wants it. And I was like, forget it. And plus, on top of that I just recently found out that they're having some kind of what is it called? Uh, it's happening next summer over here by my house. Um, what the heck is it called? Some kind of yard thingy for crocheted items or homemade items or something like that. It's a name for it, but I can't think of it. So and it's happening next summer. So I was like, well, I would keep it and do go to that. And so majority because I got projects here that I'm just making. So I was like, why not go to that and sell majority of my projects? Because I have so many projects it ain't even funny. Like I'm making projects for people, projects I'm just making. So and I'm like, why not? Because I have about like 4 scarves that I made this past year. I have about 4 shawls that I made this past year. Um, I have like a couple pot holders, but not a lot. So I'm like, might as well. I'm just like making stuff. And then I promise, only reason why like I've been making so much stuff is because yes, Miss Linda, the arts and crafts market. That's it. I couldn't think of it. And this will be the first one that I know of down here where I live at, as far as I know of. Because everyone out everywhere else I know have it, like in other cities and stuff. So I'm like, why not? And plus, on top of that, I ain't trying to buy any more yarn yet until after the new year, anyways. Because like I have so much of it, I'm trying to get through majority of it. Like I'm trying to figure out of because I know I still have to. I started my son's socks, so after I'm done with this, I'm going to finish my son's socks. I started them, only made it past. I got halfway through the first round, and that was it. Then I stopped, and then I started this bag that was it was it's a free written pattern out of a crochet book, and it's a really simple, easy stitch because it's all nothing but crochet. But the only thing I know I'm going to have an issue with is when I get to the handles of the bag. The frame of the bag, I don't really have no problem about no problem with it. But the way they worded the handles, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to have to play with that a little bit when I get to the handles, and maybe adjust it a little bit. So I'm like, what the heck? So I have to finish those two before anything. Because when I started the bag, the yarn that I was using, it splits a lot. So I'm just going to have to frog all of that out and use a different type of bag. I mean, different kind of yarn. Because I'm not used to, like, I'm used to working with splitting yarn, but not that bad. It's like splits like bad. So I'm going to wind up taking that out and using it for something else and use a different type of yarn. Oh, it just came completely off my hook. And I noticed with this particular white, it splits too. So I have to sit here and take my time and play with it. Normally, it's like normally I like it's like when I sew things together, I do like to take my time with because I ain't trying to like make it look all types of ugly. And I have to like literally sit here and play with it. Right? Like if I don't take my time, it's like me. I'm the type of person like if I don't take my time sewing things together, it looks really, really bad, really bad. And like with this kind of white, is like because I'm using the Ogo white because the original ball of white I wanted to use. I started when I did started the first one. I'm like, does it? No, and I'm like, it doesn't look right. It really doesn't. Cause I got like to right here from where my between the distance and both my fingers. I'm like, why does white look so funny with the pink? Then I switched over to using the Ogo white, and it started looking really nice. So I was like, why not? And I'm like, here we go. So I'm like, and then once I start getting everything together, I'm going to cut off these little pieces of strands soon. So I'm like, I'm trying to get some of this done before I leave here about 9:30. Might as well start it while I'm up. So I'm like, here we go. Was thinking about coming on a little bit later, but I'm like, I got so much to do around my house. It's not even funny. So here I is. What is everyone doing today? Because I know it's freezing here. It is freezing. It's like really cold. Because when I took my puppy out this morning, I was like, Lord, I need a double layer coat. And I'm like, dude, it's so cold. Like, I don't even want to go outside anymore. Like, I don't want to go nowhere. Like, I really don't. I'm like, it's really cold. Like, I really don't want to go to the grocery store or nothing. Like, I really don't want to go nowhere. But I don't have a choice to go. Well, you don't have a choice but to go anywhere. So I'm like, why not? But here it is. Trying to see what it looks like on both sides. And I was getting there. Because this is the kind of white I'm using. It's this is one of the Ogo whites. And one thing I do like about this particular the Ogos, that's the reason why I have them, is because it pulls straight from out the middle. That's one thing I do love about the Ogos. Like, it's an easy pull, really easy pull. Ooh. So, what is everyone doing this lovely fine morning? What are your plans for today? Yeah, I told you what I was doing for the day. Oh, nope. Don't look right on the other side. Yeah, I have so much stuff to do today, it ain't even funny. So by the time I get done, I ain't gonna be until about maybe 5 o'clock. Cause I know I'm gonna be at this grocery store for like maybe an hour tops. Like I got my grocery list, but every time I go to the store, every time I wind up thinking like, do we have this? Do we have that? And I wind up getting more stuff. I be trying to go like spend no more than what $50, $60. Get there, leave. I wind up spending like almost $200 at the grocery store, and I'm only going there for like a few things. Mm, nope, don't like that. I wish I knew how to knit. Oh, that's the only thing I hate about having my heat on. Cause the room, my yarn room. Oh Jesus, I'm losing my voice. Cause I know the only thing I really need. I know I need milk. Uh, I definitely know I need milk. I have to look at my list when I go back downstairs. I know I definitely need milk. So, what else do I need? I need jelly. Good morning, Kelly. I know I need jelly. I know I still need not pie crust, but it's the Pillsbury crust. I do know I need that, and I know I have to pick up more gravy because I thought I had enough gravy to make pot pies, but apparently I don't. So I know I have to pick up some of that. Um, what else? I also gotta get a couple canned vegetables. I know that. Butter and some of my son's favorite snacks that he likes to eat. So I have to get that. Then come back and I also have to get dog food, cat litter. Uh, and I'm like, well, that's gonna be a lot of stuff. And between both bags, girl, it's like all I know is going to cost me between everything is going to cost me about like $120 roughly. Food wise, it's going to cost me about maybe $80, $85. But because it's so much, because the cat food and dog food, I normally get the big bags. Like before, I had the puppy, and I just had the cats back just the two cats. I would spend on one big bag of cat food about $25 for one big old bag at Walmart. And the only reason why is because that one big bag of cat food that I just spent $25 on, and it'd be like a 30-pound bag, will last both my cats about 2 to 3 months. So I only have to buy every couple months for them. And the cat litter, I would have to buy every like 2 months because I will pick up two, 2 to 3 things of cat litter. And that's about each one about $10 per container of cat litter. And now with the puppy being here, he's like, I just gave him the last of his food yesterday. Like, he still got food. But right now, I'm only getting him small bags because he's not, he eats, but not as much as the cats do. Good morning, Miss Roberta. So I'm getting him another small bag, and that lasts him for about like a month. So I really don't have to worry about that. So I'm like, why not get everything while I'm out today? And but the thing is, to get everything, I'm gonna have to go to 2 different stores to get the cat food and dog food. Because, like, don't get me wrong, my grocery store do sell dog food and cat food, but the prices for the cat food and dog food is higher than what I normally pay for. Because I'm spending at my grocery store just for the same brand, same company, and everything. That my grocery store, I'm spending like $30. But if I go to Walmart, I'm spending $25. So I'm like, I'm not spending that much money on cat food. So I'm technically like saving myself money by going to one store into anything. So I'm like, why not? Because if I know I can get stuff cheaper at one place, I'm going to continue going there. Because as we speak, I'm selling this pink, both sides of pink together as right now. And the reason why y'all hear the squeaking is because my hook is metal and my hands are starting to sway. And Kelly, I'm surprised that you even up. I'm really surprised you up, Kelly. No, I'm thinking that you're gonna be asleep. So I'm like, so probably when I'm going to probably be done with this in like a week. The only reason why I'm up on my day off because I had to get my son up for school. If it wasn't for that, I would still be asleep right now. I swear, if it wasn't for that, I would be sleeping until like 9 o'clock. I'm not lying. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm off tomorrow too, but son has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and we have to be there at 1 o'clock, and we have to travel to the other side of town. So that means we have to leave here about like 11. Oh, thank you, Miss Roberta. You're fine. Thanks for being here. Look how Kelly, I finally started putting it together. So I'm like, And you know the funny thing about it though, Kelly and Miss Linda, I told Miss Linda this earlier that the girl I was supposed to be making it for, she told me that she didn't want the blanket no more. Even though I was halfway done with it when she told me. I was like so mad. Like I already had got to number 10 of the squares when she told me that she didn't want it no more. I was hot. So yeah, I was like really mad. Because I was really like, and I thought about it. I was about to, yes, girl, yes. I was so hot. Hey, Asha. I was like so hot when she told me that she didn't want it no more. I was like, I'm almost done. Damn near to be done. And you don't want it no more? And then had the nerve to tell me that she was just going to go to Walmart and pay for one for the same as that. I think it was Walmart or somewhere that she said that she was going to buy that. And I was like, how much you want to pay for it? And she was like, well, 200. But I'm like, why would you spend $200 on something that I can make for you for less the price? Talking about it's taking too long. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, forget it. I would just finish it. Because honestly, I was about to make some pillows out of it. Honestly. But I was like, nope, I ain't going to do that. I'll just finish making it as a blanket. that I just recently found out that this summer they're having thanks to Ms. Linda for helping me think of the name. It's a arts and craft thing they're having. So I'm just going to take it there with some of my other projects and just sell it there. That's just sitting here collecting dust. So I'm like, why not? So I'm like, whatever. Cause I figured I already started. Might as well finish it through and just take it there. Cause I have so many projects just sitting there. Like I'm literally looking at them as we speak, in a pile. So I'm like, why not? I swear, if it wasn't for Miss Linda helping me earlier, I could not get to think of the name if my life depended on it. I swear I couldn't think of the dang on name. I struggled for like 5 minutes, like almost 5 minutes trying to think of his name. So why not? And I got other stuff just like downstairs in my room that I can take. So if somebody else between now and then, if somebody wants it, I will just give it to them then. Because I swear I was about to take like two of these the way I had like this. I was really about to sew them together and make some and stuff it would make some pillows out of it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then I gave me an idea that in the near future, in the next couple of months, I can make some pillows because I have enough of it to do the pillows with. But the question is, what kind of yarn do I want to use to make the pillows? I don't know if I want to use wool, acrylic blend with wool, or acrylic blend with cotton. But before I do that, I still have to finish other two projects I got going on. So I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, why not? And I thought about going back to sleep, but I'm the type of person that once I'm up, I'm up. I can't go back to sleep. It all depends on how tired I am from the day before. Because I know yesterday, I worked 9.5 hours yesterday. Like literally, I worked 9.5 hours. I got there at 6 and left at like 3:30. By the time I came home, my body was so sore. See, I'm almost done. I got this much left from where my hook is to where my finger is. I got that much left to sew together. And I'm like, and but it all depends on what time I get done today with everything. I might come back on later. I honestly don't know if I want to or not. This last time I said I was gonna come up later, I did the last time, but the time before that I didn't come because something happened. So I'm like, what? Oh, I was so mad. Choking on my own coffee. But I'm alright though. I'm alright though. I'm gonna probably be on until for another couple of minutes. Because I also have to rearrange only rooms I like as far as cleaning wise. I know I have to wash 4 loads of clothes a day, rearrange my yarn room. I'm thinking about it. All depends on how I feel because there's too much stuff in here as far as yarn and everything else. I'm thinking about that. Um, I do know I have to do my kitchen and mop my floors. I do know that much. So, all right, Kelly. See you later. That's why it's pretty much that's pretty much all I have to do around the house. I did my bathrooms yet the day before because I normally clean my bathroom like every 2 days, so I don't really have to worry about doing that today until tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the day I have to do both bathrooms and finish washing up clothes. And then if I do rearrange my yarn room, the thing is the only thing that's like really heavy in here is my mini fridge. That's the heaviest thing I got in here. But at the same time with the yarn, because I have everything all over here on one side, I don't know if I want to move all my yarn to the other side or against the or put it where like underneath this window and stuff like that. And then I also have a TV in here, so the thing is where I'm going to put the TV at, where am I going to put my chair at? That's the thing. Because I could put all my yarn against this window and move my mini fridge and TV to where my yarn is and put my chair and stuff where my mini fridge is, but that's going to take me like an hour just trying to rearrange it. So it's going to take me like forever. But if I do it, I'm going to probably wait until tomorrow to rearrange it. Or I can start today and finish it tomorrow. That's what I'm debating. So I don't know. Depending on what time I get done with everything. Plus, on top of that, I'm just trying to finish this and finish the rest of my projects I got going on. So I honestly do not have a clue. So I'm like, ugh. And then on top of that, that I'm also trying not to buy any more yarn until after the new year, anyways. Even though like I had coupons for Joann's for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals for up to 20 to 50% off, and I was like, nope. I promised myself I will not buy any more yarn until after the new year. And they had some wonderful colors too. And they was having a sale where the one of them on the site, it said that you can get up to 5. Regular price was about $60 and for a pack of 5, but it was marked down to like $30 for a pack of 5. I was like, dang it, I really wanted to get it. And with some pretty yarn too. And it was called Alligator. They had colors called Alligator, Flamingo. What else did they have? They had packs with beige. Um, the one was called Parakeet or Perry, something like that. I know it started with a P, and I know it was named after one of those birds. I think it was Parakeet or Parrot. One of them. I know it started with a P. Joann's. It was on their website. It was a Black Friday thing. And it was like I was so mad. But I didn't get any though. Because I wanted to use those coupons I got in the mail from them. But I stuck to my word. I didn't buy any yarn. I didn't buy nothing. I'm so proud of myself I didn't buy any. I wanted to so bad. Oh hell, I hate when this happens. There we go, much better. But give me 1 second, y'all. I have to go use the potty. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. And I'm like, Lord, I can't wait until I'm done. And like I would start like cleaning now, but my husband is still asleep and I ain't trying to wake him up. And it was just like I want to start, but I'm like I ain't trying to be rude and wake him up because he knows that if I get woken up out my sleep, I'm a grouch. And I will have attitude for the rest of the day. So I'm not going to do that to him. Because my son's off at school. I'm upstairs. The puppy, I did take him out this morning before my son left. So my husband was up for a little because I had to open up the door, the side door to take the puppy out. But he went back to sleep after I came back in. And then I was like, well, might as well do all what I got to do while he's asleep because he ain't going to be up until like 12. Because he has a like hard time sleeping at night where he can go to sleep at a decent time, like 9, 10 o'clock. And then he's up at 1, 2, and up for hours. And then he'll go back to sleep. And we went seeing like multiple doctors about it, and they say nothing's wrong with him. But I'm like, there's something wrong. Like he can't sleep, and we even tried like sleeping medicine. We tried melatonin. We even tried like multiple things, but still it doesn't help. So I'm like, whatever. As long as he gets some sleep, that's what I'm more concerned about. Me, on the other hand, I can go to sleep at 8, 9 o'clock and sleep for hours, and the only time I get up at night, unless I have to go to the bathroom. That's the only time I get up in the middle of the night, and I'm up for no more than like 5 minutes. And I'm like, mm, what's in this bag? I keep finding stuff. Oh, these are stitch markers. I'm finding stuff. What is this? I'm over here finding stuff in bags. Oh, this to keep all my metal hooks. Not my metal hooks, but my metal I call them sewing thingies. That's what I call them. And the crochet hook. I'm finding a lot of stuff. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is one of the bags I won from I think Jeannie from the Faber sisters a few months back. I think it was like 2, 3 months ago. I had won their giveaway prize. Hers, V, and BJ the same week. Good morning, Bella. The same week I won all three. This is one from V's. Jenny's stuff is over there by the closet. And then I won this from VJ. And I honestly wasn't expecting to win either. This is the one from VJ. And this is the Yarn Inspiration candy cake called Lava Cake. I don't know if I have this hook size. I have to look in my bag of hooks. Because it calls for a US J at 6 millimeter. I think I have this hook in my bag of hooks, but I'm not too sure if I have it or not. I probably do. What's this one? Oh, yes, I do. I got the hook. I have it. And it pulls from the middle. And it comes with a free pattern on the inside, so I'm going to stick this back on without ripping it. I want to read it just like this so I don't have to rip it. Because the pattern states that I am going to need, thank you, for the free pattern that's inside here that what I'm looking at. I'm going to need 4 of these to make the pattern on the inside. Hold on. Okay, bag at corner, chain 6, join with a slip stitch, first chain from the ring, chain 1, work 12 single crochets in ring, join with slip stitch to first single crochet. It seems real easy. After, I know it's 6 rounds. It says here it's 6 rounds. And you're pretty much, after round 6, you pretty much doing repeat of, it seems like you're doing a repeat of 1 through 4 after round 6. Seems like you're doing a repeat after row 6. You repeating all from 1 through 6. It's a 6-row repeat. Yes. But what it says here for the free pattern, here it's a 6-row repeat. But I would need 4 of these in order to complete the entire thing. Slips right back on. I like doing the free patterns on some of the yarn. So I'm going to have to go out and get 3 more. I'm going to say 5 more just in case of these to work on the pattern on the inside. So I'm like, why not? I got so much yarn I gotta go through again. And then come to find out that pretty soon I'll be getting, somebody's told me that they're giving me yarn. So I'm like, dude, I already have a lot of it and I just got rid of majority of it. And I'm like, I don't need no more yarn. I don't. I honestly do not need any more yarn. And the only reason why I found that out is because my friend's aunt, a friend of mine's aunt is going to a nursing home, and she has yarn, and I didn't even know she did anything. As long as I've been knowing this woman, I did not know that she knits or crochet or anything. Come to find out, she knits, and she's going to like one of those kind of nursing homes, like it's like assistant living, where she's technically still living on her own, but is around the clock facility where they got on site nurses, on call doctors to make it easier. True. Me personally, I can do either or, but I prefer pulling from the middle. And the only time I will pull from the outside, unless I absolutely have to, because they I lose track of the ball every time. It's like if I pull from the outside, the ball. Well, sorry about that. The weather decided to mess with my internet because it's really windy outside. Hmm. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and go because I have to start getting ready. So, everyone, have a lovely morning. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.